Welcome back to Fluvoxamine Frontiers, Battling COVID 19, where we are exploring fluvoxamine's journey in the pandemic. I'm your host, Dr. Soma Rohatgi, joined by our guest, Saakshi Sharma. Today, we are tackling the regulatory maze. Why fluvoxamine, despite its promise, hasn't been widely approved for COVID 19 treatment. Picture fluvoxamine as a key that could unlock better outcomes for COVID 19 patients, but it's stuck in a complex maze of regulations. Navigating this maze is critical to getting the drug to those who need it. What's holding it back? Let's find out. Saakshi, let's start with the big picture. Why hasn't fluvoxamine been widely approved for COVID 19 despite promising evidence?
Dr. Soma, the regulatory landscape is tricky. Fluvoxamine's evidence, like from the 2020 Stop COVID trial showing reduced hospitalization, is definitely strong, but comes from smaller studies compared to those for drugs like Paxlovid. Regulatory bodies like the FDA or WHO requires large, multi-center trials to confirm safety and efficacy across diverse populations. Fluvoxamine's off-label status as a psychiatric drug adds complexity. Its COVID-19 use isn't its primary indication, so regulators demand robust data in order to justify approval. A 2023 review in The Lancet noted that limited funding for repurposed drugs slows large-scale trials, delaying approval. Stigma around SSRIs also play a role here, as regulators face pressure to prioritize conventional antivirals.
So, if I understand correctly, it's stuck in the maze, twists and turns. How have emergency use authorizations or EUAs impacted fluvoxamine's adoption for COVID 19?
I would say EUAs have been a double-edged sword. During the pandemic, EUAs fast-tracked drugs like remdesivir, but during the pandemic, EUAs fast-tracked drugs like remdesivir, but fluvoxamine did not secure one in most countries. A 2022 Brazilian study showed fluvoxamine's benefits in outpatients, yet Brazil's regulators did not grant an EUA due to concerns about off-label risk and insufficient large-scale data. In contrast, a small 2021 Canadian trial led to limited regional approvals for off-label use, boosting adoption in some clinics. EUAs require clear evidence of safety and urgent need, but fluvoxamine's psychiatric origins and variable trial sizes made regulators cautious, hence limiting its reach despite promising results.
That's indeed a tough hurdle to clear. What role do regulatory bodies play in shaping fluvoxamine's future for COVID 19 treatment?
Dr. Soma, regulatory bodies like the FDA, EMA, or WHO are gatekeepers. They can fast-track fluvoxamine by funding or endorsing larger trials, as suggested in a 2023 WHO report urging more repurposed drug studies. They also set guidelines, clear recommendations, like those in a 2022 Indian protocol allowing fluvoxamine for high-risk outpatients, boost clinician confidence. Conversely, strict requirements for new indications can stall progress. Regulatory support for real-world evidence, like data from a 2023 South African study, could bridge the gap, encouraging off-label use while awaiting formal approval. Their decisions will determine how quickly fluvoxamine exits the maze.
Navigating that maze is critical for patients. Fluvoxamine is a key stuck in a regulatory maze, waiting to unlock treatment options if the path is cleared. We believe that with the right support, it could open doors to hope for millions battling COVID 19. Thank you, Saakshi, for guiding us through this maze. Listeners, keep exploring with us on Fluvoxamine Frontiers.